Oh, shit! Who shot him? Me and you. Nigga trying to speak. Gotta go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Nah, nigga. That shit ain't happen.
I don't gotta go like this.
As soon as you pull that shit, I was gonna be like this. You done fucked it all up, fam. Look, Kanan told me not to let you come up in here again. Miss Rock!
You don't see nothing, you don't know nothing, and you ain't saying nothing. Don't want to get in the middle of family business, papito.
I know how that gun got in your bag, okay?
Yeah? How'd you know?
Hey, no, speak, nigga. It was your mom's. What the fuck you just said, fam?
My mother?
How you know that she was my mom, huh?
Bang.
I was here.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and now I'm back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave me a like, comment and let me know what you're thinking, and of course, share it with your ugly ass friends. So, with today's video, we will be doing a continuation of the main characters of Season 3 attempt to reinvent themselves. What are their fates? And as you probably already predicted and guessed by the clips that I showed you, today we will be covering Kanan and Famous. Yeah, I decided to do them together because I think their storylines align with each other, at least for what I think is about to happen. More so for Famous, but you know, Kanan, he's another character just like Juke that we know for sure survives the entire series. So, you know, I can point you guys in the direction of what I think he will be going, but not necessarily, you know, nothing super like, oh my God, I can't believe, because we know he survived. So it's not like, you know, a death is going to happen in his end. But what about Famous? And that's what we will be covering. So let's get into it. So, as you see on the first clip, you got Kanan, old chubby ass. You know, he was fat as hell that first season. I guess they told him, hey man, 50 a little buff, and you're going to have to start working out. So, you know, he lost a couple pounds. And shit. He's still a little chunky, but, you know, he definitely got rid of that turkey that, you know, he was eating and shit. Shit, maybe guess when Famous was asking about that turkey, was it him who ate that shit? But anyways, so as you see, they shoot at buck 20 right here, and this could be Kanan's first kill, or it could have been, his boy D Wiz. They don't really know. But the purpose of this clip being here is this is the start of Kanan's journey, of what led to the next thing. So this happening is also when, Famous lays his first big track. His first big track. This is this is where he got it from. His song, what was it called? Streets Need a Body. It comes from this scene. So hold on to that. The next scene, we make it to Famous and Kanan when they first, Kanan beat up Freddie for jacking him on the block. So little did Kanan know, I think he didn't know that he set him up big by doing this move. Also, when he told him, you remember the scene when they were saying, when you grimy like Freddie, you always stay paid? Because Famous was trying to figure out how the hell this ugly ass nigga stayed with money. And, pretty much Kanan was like, when you ugly as hell like that, man, you just keep money in your pocket. So they gave, you know what I'm saying, that pretty much gave Famous the bright idea that, I can be doing that. But little did he know, it's like the song say, the part of the game song. When the robbery turned homicide, it's nothing to play with. That's what happened to Famous. He thought it was just going to be all sweet. And I'm like, hey, I pull a gun on the nigga, he going to give me his money, and then that's it, And then little did he know that some niggas ain't willing to give up that shit up. Especially if they see you shaking and be like, okay, this nigga ain't about that life. And they gon' try you. I don't seen that shit happen a couple times. It happened to a homie of mine before. So, that shit ain't really nothing to play with for real. But anyways, yeah, so Famous, tries to jack Freddie, and it goes wrong. He ends up killing him. And that pretty much hunted him, as you know. And it's leading up to the biggest part of the story, but we're not quite there yet. So next, you get to Rock, planting the gun in Kanan's bag while Famous is there. That plays a pivotal part in the storyline of where it's headed to, as far as Famous, the time he has left on the show. So, him allowing Rock to hide the gun inside of the bag and not taking it out once she left, nor telling Kanan that the gun was in there. Like, he could have told the man, hey, glad nigga, I know you told me not to let your mama in there, but hey, that she ugly, bro. Alright. But I'm gonna tell you, she put a gun in your bag. He could have did it like that. I think Kanan may would have been a little mad, but he'd been like, okay, I get it. My mama is the devil of Southside. She ugly as hell. So I can get why he was scared. But at least he told me. But nigga, you didn't even tell her, ugly ass nigga. So I kinda don't blame Kanan for being mad at you. But once again, Kanan not knowing that this move is gonna lead to something tragic for his best friend Famous. Cause you can tell by when Ronnie pulled up on him and was ugly as hell that Kanan still do got love for the man. He just disappointed in him. So, it gets you to the very last clip. And this is when Famous reveals that he knows what happened. How did the gun get in his bag? He tells Kanan that your mama put that shit up in there, glad. And Kanan's furious. He's like, ugly ass nigga, so you let her ass put that shit up in my bag and you didn't fucking tell me. Just let me go down like that. You ugly as hell for that shit. Which he is. But that ultimately gets me to where gets me to the two major possibilities of what's going to happen with Kanan and Famous. So I see it playing out this way for Famous. Either one, he goes to prison, or two, he dies. It's not gonna be no happy ending for him, unfortunately. And then it's kind of sucky, Famous is a kind of cool dude, you know what I'm saying? He really didn't want to be in that life and shit like that, but he got caught up. And like they say, nice niggas finish last. So, hey. So, yeah, how I see this playing out, right, is, you remember that ugly ass nigga that was in the room? With, ugly ass nigga that was in the room while Kanan was beating up Freddie? Those are witnesses. See, that's the thing. Kanan and Famous has both had a trend of leaving witnesses. Like the dude witnessed Kanan beating up Freddie. And then Freddie ends up dead not too long from there. And he sees that Kanan and Famous was there. So more than likely, one of the two, you know what I'm saying, probably got something to do with it. And my theory is that possibly one of Freddie's homeboys catches up to Famous right after he drops his hit track 411. Because I think the 411 song is going to blow up. If you look at the description for episode 9, it says that Famous and Juke has a turning point in their careers. So what I'm thinking is that both of them is going to be looking good, and then as fast as it goes up, it's going to fall down for both of them. And if you haven't seen my previous video of me saying what's going to happen with my prediction of what's happening with Jukebox, then you're going to have to take a look at my my video part 3 of the main characters reinventing themselves. But yeah, so I think Famous' career is going to go up, and then it's going to fall down because the guys like Kanan kicking him out of the apartment is going to hunt Famous because he's, Famous ain't about that street life. So he's not going to have any protection for when the streets come back to hunt him. And I think later on, he may potentially reach out to Kanan, right? Maybe that's why he came back to the apartment. You remember the scene when he coming back to the apartment and Ronnie Egglad jacking him up and shit? And I think Ronnie might be doing it because, he like to talk. And he's making sure he don't talk. But after he figured out some kind of way, or Kanan get him off on whichever one happened, they let him go. And then Kanan probably turns him down, like, look, that's your problem. And ultimately, it's going to lead to one of Freddie's people killing Famous. Or it could be that, the same incident with Freddie, that the detective Garcia, that nigga been on him since, he been on him since the murder happened about, the beginning of this season at least. Been testing him on what happened with that because he's already suspicious and he knows he has something to do with it. And Famous left another witness. I mean, I think technically Famous didn't see him, but the old man, absolutely, the same old man that seen Kanan beat up Freddie is the same old man that witnessed Famous killing him. So that old man is pivotal. He can ID him and put Famous away for good. And if that is the case, then I think the theory that's been going around saying that the guy that was in prison with Kanan, it may be some truth to that theory. I mean, he does call him K, and pretty much throughout this entire series, no one else calls him K to my knowledge, besides Famous. So perhaps he is that guy that that Kanan is with in prison. So Famous is serving the rest of his life in prison. Maybe that's what happens. But yeah, so pretty much that's all I got for y'all today. Famous. But more than likely, in my opinion, I think Famous is going to die because this is power. Him dying will give us a way, deeper connection than him going to prison. So more than likely, he's gonna die. Um, so yeah, that's all I got for y'all this time. So normal. If you're cool with me, fool with me. Give me a like, comment, and also subscribe, and absolutely share with your ugly ass friends. But until next time, I'm out.